I've been. All the places and spaces I've been. All the places and spaces I've been. All the places and spaces I've been.
What's up, family? This is DJTen. Welcome to What's Out at the 10 Spot, right here on Radioactive 1 WBOB, your place in cyberspace for the most unique listening experience on the internet. We're glad to see that you've survived the holidays and the crazy weather that we're having, and hopefully you weren't adversely affected by either the weather or Donald Trump's 35-day shutdown of the federal government. Now, the last time we were visited upon by the great polar vortex, I remember it being described by one weather forecaster as if you would just imagine a giant frost monster that gets drunk and passes out all over the Midwest. Now, not that I'm saying that there's any connection, but ironically, it was also preceded by a government shutdown, only this time, instead of a giant drunken frost monster, we have Orange Julius drunk with his own power. You know, with the over 800,000 government workers and thousands of ancillary employees of related contractors and businesses all caught up in Trump's border wall obsession. An obsession, by the way, that actually started as an effort by his handlers during the 2016 campaign as a way to keep him focused at his campaign rallies when he ran out of dumb shit to say. You know, they would say, build a wall and Mexico will pay for it. But here we are. It's 2019 and Mexico ain't paying for it. But if Donald has his way, American taxpayers will. We'll be talking a little more about the shutdown and Trump's border wall tonight while we count down what's hot and popping on my playlist this week. Joining us tonight on our weekly block party for grown folks, we've got some fresh cuts from Unit 3 Deep, Tony Lindsay, Bob Baldwin, Paul Dozier, Johnny Britt, Isaac Bird Jr., and Roberto Toll. We're adding a little R&B and hip-hop to the mix with some new music from Kanye Doss, Aloe Block, Keith Sweat, and Nile Rodgers. And because we're old school for life, we're reaching way back into our musical time machine for a little digital underground. And remember, family, if you haven't heard it before, you heard it first right here on Radioactive 1 WBOB. Affectionately called The Burner, the artist opening up tonight's show returned to the jazz scene with his latest project and his fifth solo recording. He's also currently the musical director for R&B vocalist Kim, as well as jazz great Earl Klug, and he's performed with many of the top names in the music industry. From his latest project, This Is, with the number 10 cut on my playlist this week, here's Al Turner and Divinely Created.
so don't let go. No longer afraid to commit to you, though it can be scary sometimes. You see, I don't mind putting in the work, 'cause it comes along with this, it does. The good and bad, said I'll do it all for you, baby. The world made for two, just for me and for you, hand in glove, lock and key. So amazing, so amazing. Don't rescue me, no, no. Don't catch me 'cause I wanna fall in love. Don't catch me 'cause I wanna fall in love. Don't rescue me, no. Don't catch me 'cause I wanna fall in love. Said I really wanna fall in love. Now it took a little time for me to realize true love lies in the heart, soul and mind. You got it, baby. You got it. Now it took a little time for me to realize true love lies in the heart, soul and mind. Yeah. Don't rescue me. Don't catch me 'cause I wanna fall in love. Don't catch me 'cause I wanna fall in love. Don't rescue me. Don't catch me 'cause I wanna fall in love. Oh no, yeah. Oh baby, I love you. Don't rescue me. Yeah. Don't catch me 'cause I wanna fall in love. Catch me 'cause
Taking us out of the set with the number 9 cut this week, that was Kanye Doss from her latest LP, Clear, and Falling, Don't Rescue Me. After 25 years as a lead vocalist for Santana and earning 11 Grammy Awards, the artist coming in at number 8 this week is probably the best known unknown vocalist in today's music scene. This is Tony Lindsay with the title cut from his latest LP, Something Beautiful.
Living my life in my own special way. My world is filled with blessings every day. Leaving all doubts and regrets in the past. Reaching for tomorrow's dreams, 'cause when you let go, something beautiful happens. Something beautiful. That's when it happens. Something amazing. If you want to grow, you gotta let it flow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you want something beautiful, feeling the spirit of children at play. Surround them with love that will never fade away. If we could live through the eyes that they see, it's just got to be such a joy to be free. Something beautiful happens. Something beautiful. That's when it happens. Something amazing. If you want to grow, you gotta let it flow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you want something beautiful happens. Oh, yeah. Something beautiful. You know that's when it happens. Yeah. Something amazing. If you want to grow, you gotta let it flow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you want something beautiful, just imagine how amazing it could be. Visions as far as the mind can see. Follow the road that takes you to the unknown. 'Cause when outside your comfort zone. Something beautiful happens. Ooh, something beautiful. That's when it happens. Something amazing. If you want to grow, you gotta let it flow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you want something, something beautiful happens. Something beautiful. I tell you, that's when it happens. What we build can no one tear it down. No one tear it down. Let's build it. Just believe we'll turn it all around. Turn it all around. Pressure, 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 pressure. You're feeling pressure. Hey, pressure, baby. The world keeps trying to stress you, but we gon' get through it now. I know you feel you've been surrounded. Expectations so high, you don't know where to go. Well, everyone has got their mountains, and once you start to climb, you'll find you're not alone. Pressure to do it, pressure to get there, pressure to get yourself alive. Pressure, you got a family to take care of and bills to pay, but tell me who takes care of you? Well, what you bring home, it ain't enough, but you still make do while you're looking for a way out. Pressure to move it, pressure to break free, yeah. Pressure to get yourself around in gear. Pressure, get through this, like there's nothing to it. Yeah, there'll be nothing stopping us, 'cause now I said now the world and this problem no longer get us. Yeah, no longer get us down. Gotta build it up. Gotta believe it's true. Gotta receive it too. Oh, 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 oh. What we feel can no one tear it, no one tear it down. Just believe it, we'll turn it all around. We two gon' build it up. You should live your life. You should make it right. Oh, oh, oh.
With the number 7 cut on my playlist this week, that was Darren Dean from his latest project, Detours with Pressure. Before we get back into tonight's show, I'd like to take a second or two to send shout-outs to our new listeners from Middleburg, Florida, New River, Arizona, Allison Park, Pennsylvania, Bluffton, South Carolina, and Chicago, Illinois. Along with the addition of these cities, our family has grown to include listeners not only in the U.S., but 11 countries around the world. This is DJTen, and you're listening to What's Hot at the 10 Spot right here on Radioactive 1 WBOB. We'll be back with more music in this week's countdown after these messages.
Imagine experiencing Bahamian culture by day and enjoying the spectacular Nassau Jazz Festival by night. Labor Day weekend 2019, August 30th through September 2nd, the Nassau Jazz Festival at the luxurious Grand Hyatt Baha Mar in the Bahamian Riviera in Nassau, Bahamas. Featuring Lynn Roundtree, Althea Renee, Eric Darius, Paul Jackson Jr., and more to come. Smooth jazz in the beautiful Bahamas. Book your travel now at NassauJazzFestival.com.
You are not alone because I understand.
Grammy-nominated and Soul Train Award-winning vocalist Mesa returns with a powerful message on her new single, You Are Not Alone.
You are not alone. I'll be right by your side. I'll be right here to guide you to your better day.
A beautiful, comforting song, You Are Not Alone, supporting the mission of the March of Dimes.
When your heart is broken and you feel so alone and afraid.
Find this soul-stirring tune.
You are not alone because I understand.
It's available now in the smoothjazz.com listening loft and everywhere amazing music is featured, including mesa.com.
Looking for uncommon talent? Meet the Grads of Life. They're not the typical candidates you're used to, but they're exactly who your company needs. An ideal fit for entry-level positions, internships, and even mentorships. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn more. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
Taking us into this next set is an artist who, as a studio musician and sideman, has played guitar for some of smooth jazz favorites such as Brian Simpson, Eric Darius, Jakeem Joyner, Jesse J, 480 East, Brian Lanier, Willie Bradley, Theo Renee, Tom Braxton, Ollie Silk, Tom Brown, Pamela Williams, and Jeanette Harris. From his latest project, Brand New Day, this is Paul Dozier with this week's number 6 cut on my hot list, My Good Thing.
If there's one thing that I'm sure about, it's that I got a lot to learn. If there's another thing that I'm sure about, it's that I'm sick of sitting waiting my turn. I've been knocked around, pushed to the ground, people trying to hold me down. But here's a little thing that I'm sure about, I'm gonna be standing firm when I get back up again. I count on me when everybody's counting me out. I count on me when the world is full of doubt. Through the storms, through the pain, through the fire, through the rain, I count on me. That's the way it's gonna be. When I look around, all that I can see is people trying to shift the blame. When I look around, yeah, it's clear to me, something about me ain't the same. Some people are cold, selling their soul. I don't wanna be that way. Take a look around, take a look at me. I ain't never gonna change, 'cause I know what I believe. I count on me. I count on me I count on me. When the world is full of doubt. Through the storm, through the pain, through the fire, through the rain, I count on me. And that's the way it's gotta be. I count on me. When there's no one to turn to, nowhere to go, I count on me. When I'm trying to find a helping hand to help me know, I count on me.
with the number 5 cut on my hit list this week from his LP, Come Fly With Me. That was Isaac Bird Jr. with Flying High. You know, family, we've got some great concerts coming our way over the next several weeks. Marcia Ambrosius, she's going to be at the House of Blues in Cleveland on February 7th. You can celebrate Valentine's Day with Jeanette Harris at Blue Jazz in Akron on February 14th. After 7, they're going to be at Tangiers in Akron on February 16th. Bob James will be at Kent State University on February 24th. Cypress Hill will be at the Masonic in Cleveland on March the 9th. Eric Darius will be at Tangiers in Akron on March the 22nd. Pat Metheny, he will be at Kent State University on March the 23rd. The Temptations and the Four Tops, they're going to be at the Akron Civic Theater on April 4th. And Boney James is going to be at the Akron Civic Theater on April 19th. And Mario is going to be at the Q on April 16th. And Snark Puppy will be at the Cleveland Masonic Hall on May 19th. And my man, Carlos Santana, a concert that I'm definitely not going to miss. He's going to be at Blossom Music Center on August 7th. So if you're looking for something to do in and around the 330, join us every week for our concert and events announcements. Or better yet, visit our Facebook fan page where we'll be posting these concerts in real time as we receive notifications of the event. Up next is an Italian-born musician who in his 30 years in the music business has performed with some of the greatest jazz and funk musicians in the world. With the title cut from his latest single and this week's number 4 cut on my hot list, this is Roberto Tola with a little slow motion.
To thank you. Face the music, dance to the music. Now I hear the sound of music, and your kisses take it closer to perfection. You're beyond imagination. We're the dream team. You're so good to me. Oh, you're so good to me. And I hope to make you feel the same way too. The love you give to me, oh, it feels like bossa nova from Joe B. The solution to my dilemma, you're my girl from Ipanema. Inspiration for my samba in slow motion. You're my devotion, my slow motion bossa nova dream. You're so good to me. You're so good to me. And I hope to make you feel the same way too. The love you give to me, oh, it feels like bossa nova by Joe B. To my dilemma, you're my girl from Ipanema. Inspiration for my samba in slow motion. You're the top, you're my devotion, my slow motion bossa nova dream. The solution to my dilemma, you're my girl from Ipanema. Inspiration
Master notion, bossa nova dream. Bossa nova dream.
Y'all know about it. So I think we should have a grown-up conversation real quick. Right? Now, me being the grown man that I am, you know, if I'm happy, if we happy in a relationship, everything's cool. You know, I'm not gonna actively sabotage and go look for something to be wrong. That's just how I feel. I'm looking in the audience and I see some of y'all probably been through some phones before. I can just tell. I can just, you're getting uncomfortable right now. But yeah, man, if I'm good, I don't want to go through your phone, you know. They say if you're supposed to know something, it'll come to you, you know. So I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. Yeah. Hey, see, I get scared from the thought, of someone else having your heart. 'Cause it's been a long time, and I don't wanna have to restart. See, I could go somewhere and try to start over again, but it's not what I want. Hey, I don't wanna lose my best friend. See, we're here in love, that's what I say. And nobody's perfect, anyway. I don't wanna see something to change my mind. Everything is cool, and I think we're just fine. See, what I'm trying to say is, I don't wanna go through your phone. Yeah. Oh, some things are better left unknown. Yeah, better left. See, I'd rather keep living in my daydream. Keep thinking that things are just what they seem. See, I'ma look away. If it's sitting in front of me, 'cause I don't wanna catch a case. Based on what I see, I'm telling you that I trust you. And if you're doing dirt, I ain't even trying to bust you. Hey, you know what they say. Hey, what you don't won't hurt you. See, we work too hard to build this life, and that won't change over something you touch. There's no need to worry, everything is alive. We're in this forever, at least in my mind. You don't have to worry, 'cause I don't wanna go through your phone. Hey. Oh, some things are better left unknown. Yeah. See, I'd rather keep living in my daydream. Keep thinking that things are just what they seem. And I said, can I say it another way? I said, we're in love. That's what I say. And nobody's perfect. Anyway. I don't wanna see something to change my mind. Everything is cool, and we're just fine. But I promise you, see, I don't wanna go through your phone. Oh, some things are better left unknown. See, I'd rather keep living in my daydreams. Keep thinking that things are just what they seem.
Of you on my mind, and the love we share. Oh, that one special time, girl. Baby, admit you were wrong for causing me so much pain. Don't walk away from me. My heart's in a string, yeah. Don't walk away. Oh, yeah. All right. And a goodbye. Tell me, girl, what did I do wrong, baby? I wanna love all through the night. Oh, everything seems so right. Tell me, girl, tell me why you have to go, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, service. Gave me thrills I've never known. Such sweet love before, girl. Now you say you wanna leave me. Tell me, how did you do this to me? I thought the night that we shared would last an eternity. Yeah. One night and a goodbye kiss. Oh, my. Tell me, girl. Tell me, what did I do wrong, baby? Love, oh, yeah. Oh, everything seems so right. Tell me, girl. I wanna know why you got to go. Oh, yeah. Don't walk away from me.
You know, family, sometimes there are voices and talents that are simply so unmistakably recognizable that the moment you hear the artist, you know instantly who they are. From an album that was re-released in November of last year, that was Ali Woodson with the number 3 cut on our hit list this week, Girl, Don't Walk Away. You know, family, according to the Congressional Budget Office, Donald Trump's 5-week federal government shutdown took a significant economic toll, costing the United States economy $11 billion, with nearly a quarter of that total permanently lost, and there was hardly a group of Americans untouched. Furloughed federal workers returned to lost passwords and jam-packed inboxes, and contractors are facing the grim reality of no back pay at all. And according to a report released by the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, individuals and families that rely on the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, are going to have to stretch their food stamps weeks longer than they normally would because of Trump's obsession to build a wall along our southern border and expecting U.S. taxpayers to foot the bill. You know, during his presidential campaign, Trump promised his supporters that he would build a beautiful wall and that Mexico would pay for it. But when it became evident that Mexico had no intention of covering the cost of his monument to white supremacy, he backpedaled, saying that he never said Mexico would write a check to cover the cost of the wall, but they would be paying for the wall through the United States-Mexico-Canada agreement. By all accounts, most leading economists have said that there are not enough new benefits to the U.S. in the new trade agreement, which, by the way, hasn't been ratified by Congress yet, to pay for his wall. Trump also claimed that the wall probably would pay for itself in a month or two because we lose pretty close to $250 billion on illegal immigration. Again, there is no support for that figure, which is double another disputed estimate from some conservative groups. Plus, such figures are for immigrants already living in the country illegally. And finally, continuing to stoke the fears of his supporters, Trump also repeated his claims that the wall is needed to halt the deadly inflow of drugs, even though experts, including those within his own administration, say that the vast majority of illicit drugs from Mexico escapes undetected in cars and trucks traveling through legal ports of entry. But let's be real. Trump's border wall isn't about national security. It's about stoking racial resentment, just as his Barack Obama birther conspiracy theory was also a naked appeal to the racist attitudes of many Americans. It's no coincidence that the first president to face major persistent questions about whether he was born in the U.S. is black and has a foreign-sounding name. And it's no coincidence that Trump's obsession to build a wall on our southwestern border is intended to prevent brown people from Central America from seeking asylum here in the United States. That being said, just pointing out that racism is the driving force behind Trump's wall strategy isn't an excuse to call his followers racist. The goal, as we've said on many occasions, is to expose Trump's favorite scam, creating false crises by stoking racial fear and resentment while he enriches himself and the donor class.
You got your radio dial locked on to WBOB, home of the most unique blend of music, news, and conversation you'll find anywhere on the internet.
I'm Little Teapot, short and... I'm Little Teapot, short and stout.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
No, Dad, like this. When I get all steamed up, then I shout, tip me over and pour me out.
This is WWE superstar Roman Reigns.
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Visit fatherhood.gov, brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
1 in 3 adults in America have pre-diabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Years 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mama. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
Europe's greatest soul, funk, and jazz party. The Mallorca Smooth Jazz Festival. A week-long adventure in the stunning Balearic Islands in the Mediterranean off the coast of Spain. The 8th annual Smooth Jazz Festival at the world-class Pro Tour Biomar Grand Hotel and Spa, May 13th through the 19th, 2019, featuring Richard Elliott, Kelly Manucci, Marion Meadows, DW3. Greg Manning, Jeff Ryan, and more to be announced. Book your travel plans early with Smooth Entertainment at Mallorca.smoothjazzfestival.de. Media powered by smoothjazz.com Global.
You know, family, we've touched on before the abundance of talented artists who call Northeast Ohio home. You know, we had Cleveland native Kanye Doss earlier in tonight's show, and the artist taking us into this next set also hails from the land. From his latest project, So Hot, with this week's number 2 cut on my hit list, this is Johnny Brent with a little wishful thinking and hot fun in the summer.
Hot fun in the summer.
last night was crazy. Can we do it again? 6 in the morning, boy, I'm so hungry. Appetite's calling, starving for you. Love me so long, you put it on me. Now I can't wait, I need a taste of you. Temperature's rise, your body is fire. So don't make me wait, I need you right here. So I'm doing 90 on the house. I hope you're ready for some more of that. Like a boomerang, 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 boomerang. Don't know how to, when it comes like that. Got that boomerang, 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 boomerang.
Lay your body right here with me, 'cause you know just what I'm gonna do. I'ma whisper in your ear and say those freaky things to you. Temperature rise, your body is fire, and I'ma give you all of this love. So come here, baby, let me drive you crazy. I hope you're ready. Come and let me for some more like that, girl. Boomerang, boomerang, boomerang. You know how to make it. When it feels like that, girl. Boomerang, boomerang, boomerang. Won't you hold me like your pillow, babe, so I can rock 'em by your body, sexy lady. It's going down like that. Gonna work the front to back, 'cause I ain't the please.
So hungry, appetite's calling, starving for you. Love me so long, you put it on me. Now I can't wait, I need a taste of you.
Colors of Love LP, that was Brian Culberson and Your Magic. In a family probably best known for one or two catchy songs and giving Tupac his big break, the artist taking us into this last full set of the evening was one of the pioneering groups of hip-hop. From their LP Sex Packets, here's Digital Underground and Underwater Rhymes.
We'd like to ask now that all passengers please hold your breath as we take you through an underwater hip-hop extravaganza. Underwater rhymes. We're now descending. Underwater rhymes. We're 200 fathoms and dropping. We're at 400 fathoms. We have arrived.
Now last night, underwater, I saw a French mermaid. Treated her to caviar and wine over shrimp brain. In the raw, on the ocean floor. Need I say more? You never heard nobody kick it like this before. Pink champagne, octopus brain. Saw your DJ underwater through the window pane. That sucker tried to hit a mix, but the mix didn't happen. Records kept floating, all the fish kept laughing. A blowfish blew my mind and started to rhyme as the octopus cut 9 records at a time. Your boy said, show me how to keep my records down, but the shark ate his am. Your boy got clowned.
The rhymes he say have no particular order. Go ahead, bite his rhymes if you think that you're order.
Hold your breath, MCs, my rhymes underwater. Underwater rhymes. Underwater, baby. Underwater rhymes. Underwater rhymes. Underwater, baby. Underwater rhymes. I tried to mix a cut from a TV blooper. Got pulled by a deep sea state trooper. Told me that I didn't have the right to bite. I said your wife looks just like a fat blue grouper. Sitting in my aqua blue jail cell, didn't have my bail. I had to break out with the rhyme. Shrimp scatter on a platter. I rock like a mobster. Told an MC, yo, you look like a lobster. Qualified to wreck your mind, I get busy one time. Like fish on a dish, you're getting served with the rhyme. Kick the jam in the crowd if you need it for instance. Watch the people stop, they don't wanna miss this. I'm tweaking your speakers and I'm making no sense. Cause on your turns, this record burns like incense.
The rhymes he say have no particular order. Go ahead, bite his rhymes if you think that you're order.
Hold your breath, MCs, my rhymes underwater. Never learn to swim. Underwater rhymes. Never learn to swim. Underwater rhymes. One, two, chain. 1, 2, 1, 2. They call me MC Blowfish. We gonna do a little something like this. Well, I'm a deep sea gangster, underwater prankster, kissing all the girl fish, dissing all the shanksters. Because I blew your mind and started to rhyme, doesn't mean that we're cool, cause you'll be back next time with a hook and a line, so you can hear that frying sound. I'm telling you I'm down, I'll spin your boat around, leave suckers lost in the bay. You wanna play? I'll hook your line to a stingray. Get out of here, I'll hit your boat with a stick. Get out of line, I call my homie Moby Dick. I'm not thinking about dying, fool. Stop trying to test me. People fishing don't catch me. And when you get home, sad cause you miss, just remember MC Blowfish. Ha, and you don't stop. Oh yeah, uh-oh, here comes that stupid shark again. I guess I better blow up. Oh.
Time for me to hit the floor. 3 drink, 4 drink. I'm thinking that I need a little more. No time to wait. Let's get it right now. Let's get it right now. No no time to wait. Let's get it right now. Let's get it right now. East side to west side, yeah. Down side to up high, yeah. Now you sitting there home alone, no trip, bring your friends along and let's do it. Do you wanna party? Do you? Do you wanna party with somebody? Baby, don't sweat it. Slide with me, your boyfriend can't get it up. And we gon' drink so much, you should probably forget him. And you know we got the town so lit. I wanna know something. Tell me who you tryna go home with, Let me know something. Tell me who you tryna go home with, No time to wait. Let's get it right now. Right now. No time to wait. Let's get it right now. Let's get it right now. East side to west side, yeah. Down side to up high, yeah. Now you sitting there home alone, no trip, bring your friends along and let's do it. Do you wanna party? Do you? Do you wanna party with somebody? One drink, two drink. I think it's time for me to hit the flow. 3 drink, 4 drink. I'm thinking that I need a little more. Tell the DJ play some G. A little too loud, cool little beat. I'm looking so good tonight. My jacket and my shoes 350. Do you wanna party? Do you? Do you wanna party with somebody? Do you wanna party? Do you? Do you wanna party with somebody? Get it right
That was John Novello with the title cut from his single Crush featuring Gerald Albright. That was John Novello with the title cut from his single Crush featuring Gerald Albright. You're listening to What's Hot at the 10 Spot right here on Radioactive 1 WBOB, your place in cyberspace for the most unique listening experience on the internet. I invite you to join me, DJTen, for the morning mix, weekdays from 8 to 10 a.m., an eclectic mix of contemporary jazz, R&B, old school funk, and conscious-raising spoken word, guaranteed to get your weekday started off right. And while you're in the neighborhood, you might just want to hang around because it's going to be an R&B kind of afternoon from noon to 4 p.m. And finally, be sure to visit the Jazz Lounge on the corner of 10th and J Street Monday through Thursday from 7 to midnight for the best in contemporary jazz and funky jazz fusion. Only on Radioactive 1 WBOB, where we play more of what you listen to the radio for. We'll be back with more music for grown folks and this week's number one cut on my playlist after these messages.
Sizzling, sexy, and smooth. That's the story here with Jasmine Gent's highly anticipated release, The Story of Jazz. Joined by special guests Philippe Sace and Kim Scott, the new album is loaded with new sax hits and exciting vocals.
You gotta love yourself before you love somebody else. Let me blow now.
The story of jazz unfolds in 9 contemporary saxy tunes. Find it now in the Listening Loft, iTunes, Amazon, and at JasmineGentMusic.com.
I heard on the news about that 5-year-old who found his uncle's gun. The kid didn't know it was loaded.
I heard on the news about that 14-year-old girl who was bullied online. For like a year, she couldn't take it anymore, so she got her dad's gun from his nightstand.
I heard on the news about that guy who broke into someone's house, stole a gun from the hall closet.
He accidentally shot his cousin in the head.
She killed herself.
And later, killed the owner of the store he was trying to rob.
If you own a gun, you have a full-time responsibility. When you aren't using it, be sure it can't get into the hands of curious children, troubled teenagers, a thief, or anyone else who might misuse it. Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org. This message brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Nathan East, inviting you to join me as I host Sandy Shore's Jazz Weekender, Valentine's Day weekend, February 14th through 17th, 2019, at the beautiful Quail Lodge and Golf Club in Carmel, California. I'll have my amazing band of brothers with me, Steve Ferrone, Michael Thompson, and Greg Fillinganes. We'll be performing some romantic music in an intimate, high-fidelity setting overlooking Monterey's wine country with special guests Boney James, Boz Scaggs, Mesa, Rick Braun, Vincent Ngalo, Paul Brown, and many more. Plus, nightly after-parties featuring Pete Project from Budapest, a Jazz and Wine Line luxury bus tour of Carmel tasting rooms, and a sunny side upright jazz brunch with my trio featuring my son Noah East. 4 days in God's country. I hope you'll join us for the inaugural Jazz Weekender, and we'll meet in Monterey. See you soon.
Sandy Shore's Jazz Weekender. Event partners include Blue Microphones, District 7 Wines, Alvarado Street Brewery, and Carmel Magazine. Book your room and experience package now at jazzweekender.com.
Featuring Patrick Cooper on piano and keyboards, David Dyson on bass, and Dwayne Thomas on drums. The musicians taking the number one spot on my hit list this week have worked with a number of artists over the years, including Walter Beasley, Pieces of a Dream, New Kids on the Block, Rashawn Patterson, Kim Burrell, Frank McComb, Mike Phillips, Philip Doc Martin, Jakeem Joyner, Marion Meadows, Mesa, and Kim Waters, just to name a few. You know, we debuted their first album last year, and this is the second cut from that album to take the number one spot on my hit list. from their LP Groove Theory. This is Unit 3 Deep with their cover of Shaka Khan's Ain't Nobody. This is DJTen, and you've been listening to What's Hot at the 10 Spot on Radioactive 1 WBOB. We thank you for taking this musical journey with us, and we hope that you enjoyed the ride as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. We're going to close tonight's show with an anonymous poem that I posted on my blog many years ago about life and how we should be living it. Life is an adventure. Dare it. Life is a beauty. Praise it. Life is a challenge. Mean it. Life is a duty. Perform it. Life is a game. Play it. Life is a gift. Accept it. Life is a goal. Achieve it. Life is a journey. Complete it. Life is a mystery. Unfold it. Life is an opportunity. Take it. Life is a promise. Fulfill it. Life is a puzzle. Solve it. Life is a song. Sing it. Life is a sorrow. Overcome it. Life is a struggle. Fight it. Life is a tragedy. Face it. Family, life is all of these things, a joy, a sorrow, a challenge, and a gift. Life offers endless possibilities and opportunities, the fulfillment of dreams, and a chance to live each day in a way that brings happiness and, yes, sometimes sorrow and pain. For those of us struggling to find some meaning in it, some purpose for our very existence, some rationale for the challenges we face every day, I leave you with this parting thought. You are everything that is. Your thoughts, your life, your dreams come true. You are everything you choose to be. You are as unlimited as the endless universe. So family, have a safe and enjoyable week. This is DJTen, and we'll see you soon.